So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
there's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Pass somewhat off target. Rabiot. Olise. Mazraoui. And El Kanous. This is a promising build-up. Chouameni concedes a free kick for that. Riyad. El Kanous. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Olise. It'll be a throw-in. Dembele. And it's Rabiot. And Hernandez. And it's lofted through here. Riyad tries to clear. And it's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rabiot. Hernandez. Doué. Picked out brilliantly. El Kanous. Mazraoui. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Dembele. Dembele! That was mighty close. Hakimi. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Upamecano. And it's Rabiot. Succumbs to the pressure. Upamecano gets a foot in here. Dembele. Ounahi. Turns back here, probably the best option. El Ainaoui. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Now Mazraoui. Riyad. And Diop. And it's El Ainaoui. And that's gone loose. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Diop. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Now it's He'll try from distance. Oh, it's hit the post. And for a moment, time stood still. Not the most convincing of passes. And he thumps it clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Spread it left. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hernandez. Upamecano. And it's Koundé. To Rabiot. And it's Diaz. Distributed tidily. Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. Hernandez. Doué. Ounahi. Spread to the right. And that is out of play. It's going to be another throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Brahim Diaz. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get on the end? And the shot! Goal! Morocco! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Pour l'équipe du Maroc, après 16 minutes de jeu par le numéro 11.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rabiot cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he is deftly away. Olise. Now it's Mbappe.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chouameni clears. Mazraoui. And it's El Khanous. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Dembele. Ounahi. Now Mazraoui. Chouameni. And it's Koundé. And Upamecano. Saliba. And it's Rabiot. El Ounahi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Plays it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Upamecano. El Ounahi. Ounahi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi plays it in. That's put paid to the danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Riyad. Deftly away. And El Khanous. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That has not gone well. And it's Doué. Tries from a long way out. Rabiot. Just about within shooting range. He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ounahi. Dembele. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Brahim Diaz. And Ounahi. Mazraoui. Opts for safety. Played over towards the opposite flank. Brahim Diaz. It's gone for a throw-in. That is good strength. Ounahi. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Hernandez. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Diaz. He has found the way through. Ounahi has it out wide and in space. And that was very necessary. He's got away. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rabiot. 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he's straight offside. El Kanous. Threads one in. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. El Kanous. That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ball played for Dembele. And it's Rabiot. Saliba was in no mood for any of that. Mbappe. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. Now Saliba. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. Ball played for Dembele. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Doué. This looks chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Mbappe clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Ounahi. Nice physical challenge. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe.
France truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's Rabiot. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. And Hernandez. Rabiot. Here's Chouameni. And it's Koundé. Rabiot. And Hernandez. Brahim Diaz. Ounahi. Diop. And it's El Ainawi. Oh, that's a key interception. Riyad. Mazraoui. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Rabiot. Saliba. Rabiot. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's there to make the challenge. Mazraoui. And El Kanous. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mazraoui. Riyad. And El Ainawi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Over to the right flank. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
That was lovely, that.
Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's trying the shot. Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Morocco are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Doué. And it's Dembele. That's a good ball out wide. Mazraoui. And it's El Ainaoui. Now it's El Khanous. Hernandez. Not the most accurate pass. He's on it, can he get away? Doué. Rabiot. Chouameni. Pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's going wide left. Driving through the middle. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Looking for the run. Mazraoui. El Khanous receives it in a good position here. Rabiot. That is. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Et les voici. Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.